Can anyone hear me? Let me see in my phone if anyone can hear me. No audio still? God dang it. Alright, see, can't hear. It says audio capture. Mic check. Still nothing? Man, what is going on here? Let's see. Mic. No audio still. Let me add audio. Oh, look. Okay. Now can we hear? Let me transition. There's that gringo voice. Okay, now can you hear? Hold on, let me see. I don't want to use that webcam. Does it sound still good? Can you still hear? I hit transit. I think I hit transition every time. Let me see. I gotta double check. This thing is like so laggy between YouTube and this. Maybe there's a delay from you reading the messages. Big time. Big time delay. Alright. Oh, let's see. Who we got here? We got, if I can scroll back. We got Marcus Yee, Savage Saint. First one here. Obi-Wan Chigonis. Benjamin, what's going on? Benjamin Solis. Rick Jones, Cloud Corgi, Plastic Blurred. Appreciate everybody tuning in to today's live stream. Got the hood next. Is that right? Yeah, got the hood next to me. Hood Lactus right there himself. If I seem tired, it's because I was out at the lake again today. I wore water shoes this time, so I didn't stab my foot. Not trying to have my foot stabbed again. That was not a cool experience by any means. Oh, let's see. The chat. Nope. How'd I pull that off? Okay, so the chat box on here I can't see fully. There we go. That works. Alright, cool. You know what's weird? I can't chat with y'all in here. It's kind of bizarre. Toggle timestamp. Participate. Oh, sweet. Alright. So. Test. Yeah, every live stream is a test for me. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, 7 minutes to figure out if I'm actually being able to be heard on here today. But at least I don't have a little duck in the corner, right? So that's a plus, I guess. Let's see, Scarlet K1, what's going on? Marcus Yee says, so remember last week when we talked about Pete and Kim dating? I think we unintentionally spoke something into the universe. They broke up. I did see that they broke up. I just want to know how that's going to affect Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. I know that they were BFFs all together in one. I'm going to reach out to Machine Gun Kelly and make sure he's okay. Marcus he says, tuck that duck. Yes, Benjamin Solis, the duck. Let's see. Rick Jones, was the lake still wet? Very moist. The lake was very moist. Pretty good. I had 2 nosebleeds while we were out there because, actually I don't know why. I jumped in the water and I came out. Apparently I had blood all over my face. And I think everyone thought I smashed my face into a rock. But yeah, my nose started bleeding, so. This summer I have not leaked blood going to the lake this year so far. So, let's see. Clockwork Orange says Pete will never get settled. LOL. Dude has game though. It's amazing. Like he hooks up with all those. Oh, what are they called? The Hollywood ladies. But he looks weird. He even makes fun of the way he looks himself. So it works. Mark Z says 2 nosebleeds. Are you 11? I should have did that, right? I should have just did that with my bald head, and I was wearing a dress. It would have made a whole lot of sense to have my nose bleeding. Ben says that's why I didn't get Cass's name more. Ah, knew it. Knew that was the reason. Scarlet Kid says all that Colombian Bam Bam. I mean, when you're on a boat. No, I'm just kidding. Unless that's your thing. That's your thing. Do your thing. Just in moderation. I think I don't know. I didn't mean to condone drug abuse. But I think that's what ended up happening. Mark Z says soaking Eggo waffles. The blue kind, the mermaids. Clock Recorder says, yeah, Pete must be bad. Pete, he made jokes about that. Was the Standard Special King of Staten Island? He made jokes about that because he had just broke up with, I don't know, Selena Gomez or Vanessa Hudgens. I don't know what the little girl's name was that he was with, but he had broke up with her and brought up all of that stuff. Mark Z says, they ain't blue. Yeah. So I'm just hoping that I can go 3 hours tonight without another nosebleed. So we'll see what happens. My nose is already bothering me. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Scarlet Kid says Pete is doing something right. Obviously. Nasser, what's going on, man? He says, what up, everyone? Toying Around, what's going on, Kevin? Toying Around had a way better intro for his show this past Thursday for the Enablers episode than I had. So shout out to Toying Around. His was heartfelt, spoke about a controversy, and mine was, y'all couldn't hear me because I didn't turn on my microphone properly. Let's see. Mark C says, Sonny the type of dude to walk up to an orange and be like, ah, what a vibrant light shade of red. I do call pink faded red. And it irritates people that love the color pink. I was like, you mean that faded red one? They're like, it's pink, Sonny. I'm like, it's faded red. White red? I'm still calling pink white red. Plastic Blur says, man, I wish Kim would disappear. She can't. Oh, I was gonna say she can't. She has kids, but let's be real. She has nannies to take care of her kids. Like she be doing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, you got kids. I don't know how you be doing that stuff. Not like she has trouble affording to take her kids with her. Like me and every other minority out there, we tell our kids, hey, I know you're 15, but when we go to the movie theater, you're 12, so that we can get that child rate for your ticket. But Kim Kardashian, she can afford to take her kids, and she doesn't. Clark Reward says, hey Kev. I'm gonna start just reading everybody's shout out to everyone else. Benjamin Solis, bro, I have a HasLab Sentinel coming tomorrow. Can't wait. Great figure, man. I'm glad you got your hands on one. Hopefully you didn't pay too much about retail, but yeah, that's a really good figure to have, man. I see you building up that collection. That's what's up, too. Mr. Jones, what's going on? Says sup. National also says, what up, Kevin? Scarlet Kid 1 also would like to acknowledge Kevin. Mr. Jones, Kim. Oh, yeah, we're talking about Kim Kardashian and how she doesn't have her kids. I mean, she has them. She's not like, I don't know. I don't really see her in pictures with her kids, like having fun. Although I don't really keep up with her either, so that could be a big part of it. Clockwork Gorge says Mia Khalifa needs to transcend like Kim. She Last I saw, she was doing some sports announcements, like Tim Tebow doing college games or something like that, which is pretty crazy. That's a wild flip, I guess. Toyn Around says, ask my 3-year-old to pretend he was 2 today. Hey, there you go. Because they're 2, they get it free. I like the way you think, Kevin. I'm just talking, I just tell them, like, my 6-year-old, he has Marfan syndrome. He's just a large 2-year-old. He's free today, right? And they're like, I guess. And he's also, like, strapped with, like, snacks that we brought in ourselves. Plastic Blur says, trying around. I'm like, what? Trying around? Oh, toying around. Toying around? Trying around. I'm not sure what was that. Mr. Jones says, what about Mariah? Dude, you have ruined Mariah Carey. Like, now when I hear her Christmas song, I'm going to immediately associate that with diarrhea and laxatives. I just don't see the point in taking laxatives every single day. Uh, Savage Saint says, with TiVo, did he burst into flames sitting next to that center? No, I'm saying like Tim Tebow, she went into college sports. Uh, Plastic Blur says, how do you add someone in the chat? You just hit the little add button. It only, actually, I think it only works on computer. I don't know if it works on your phone. So if you're looking on a phone, I don't think you can add them very easily. Um, and you know what? That would be cool though, to see Tim Tebow and Mia Khalifa do a sports broadcast together. I would watch that. I would watch that game, even if it was just two teams I've never heard of. Which, let's be real, I don't follow college football very well. So a lot of times I'll turn it on. It'll be some random teams that I've never heard of. And I'll be like, oh, ITT Tech versus Austin Community College. No. Oh, Scarlet Kid One says it does work on the phone. On mobile, you have to type the exact name out. There you go. And sometimes they have spaces. And it's weird when they have the spaces in them. But yeah, the ad symbol. Like I said, it works on PC. I'll be watching, in fact, I watched Toying Around Enablers unboxing Thursday on the PC. Because that live stream will kill your phone if you stay on that one too long. If you watch the whole thing, that'll kill your phone battery. Let's see. So Tim Tebow, Mia Khalifa, Tony Romo. I would like to see those three call a football game. Scarlet Kid One says off topic. Anything is off topic here. Anyone watch The Sandman on Netflix? Wow, loved it. No. And I was looking at something online and it was like fun facts about Sandman. And I was like, oh. I clicked it, read the first fun fact. No idea what they were talking about. That makes sense now. It's a show on Netflix. I thought they were talking about Thomas Hayden Church in Spider-Man. So, that makes a lot of sense. I need to watch it though. I need to check it out. Mark Z says unhinged live streams are the best. They got a little crazy. They got a little crazy on that episode. It was fun though. A lot of fun. National says ITT Tech versus Austin Community College for the national title. We were like a half A school at that point. We had like maybe, let me see, how many classes were there? I think there were like 10 classes going on, about 15 to 20 people. So we about had 200 people in our school. Ooh, Plastic Blurred says, I watched one episode. The acting and narrative voice killed me. I'll try again later. Yeesh. Clockwork Word says, have you seen Prey on Hulu? I have not. I thought it was on Disney Plus though. But I have Hulu as well. I just want to check it out. I've been seeing people do uh, reenacting the cover photo with action figures, and that looks cool. That actually made me want to see the movie even more. But I also have a friend who dissected the movie as he was watching it on Facebook and was just ruining it completely for everyone. I still want to see it though. Mark Z has not seen Prey yet either. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. Scarlet Kid 1 haven't caught Prey yet either. Heard it was good. Clockwork Gorgeous says it was dope. Yeah. If I wasn't so afraid to get what is that thing called? Copyright strikes, we could just watch it live on my stream. Just click up browser and just watch it. We should do that with one of those movies that's like in the public domain. It's like, hey, let's go watch this movie on my live stream. It'd be like that, what is it called? Masterpiece Theater? Is that what it's called? Mystery Science Theater. There you go. Mystery Science Theater. Rick Jones says, in The Sandman, the story shifts around a lot like the comic. National says, seen it today at work. Man, I need to see that. I need to check it out then. Mr. Jones says, I started, need to finish. Wife said it was amazing. Man, okay. Marcus, he says, Dracula. What? Benjamin Solis, I don't think they'll know. You can do that in Discord, right? Let's watch American Me. I don't know. I don't know if you could do it in Discord. I had Discord because Payson was like, hey, you should come in this Discord chat. And I was like, I don't know what Discord is. I downloaded it. And there was a bunch of messages coming through all the time. And I was like, I gotta do my job. I can't keep reading chat. So I deleted Discord. But like everybody uses it. So I don't know. I know Kevin Toying Around uses his Discord. Because they talk about it all the time. No, I'm just kidding. No, they do talk about it though, that they use it. I've just never used it. I did use it one time. And I was like, hey, what's up, everyone? And one person was like, oh my goodness, Sonny's in here. And I'm like, oh man, don't do that. Nobody else got excited. Let's see. Mr. Plastic Blur says, I heard it was dope. I also had to leave a group because a bunch of crybabies are calling it woke. Because first all Native American cast and etc. I don't understand why people call movies woke. Like I don't know. To me, that term is dumb. Like, I'll use it sarcastically sometimes. But when people say, oh, they're too woke, oh, I'm sorry that they used minorities for a movie. I don't understand. It's dumb. That's like if there was a kung fu movie and they're like, let's throw Chuck Norris in there. Nobody was like, oh, they're woke. It's too woke. This film's too woke for me. But yet, if there's a movie in America and they do a cast of all minorities, oh, it's woke, which is stupid. Oh, Dracula, that's what you're saying. Dracula's in public domain. Is it? I think it might be. We have to do that. Although YouTube, I bought a beat from somebody like back in 2007 maybe. And I used it on an unboxing video. And YouTube hit me with a copyright claim. And so I took it off. I fought it and I won and then I took it off anyway. Because it had a copyright claim on it. That's stupid. It's not a copyright claim. Let's see. Marksy says the enabler Discord is chaotic. I love it. Scarlet King wants could watch Idiocracy this way. You can get paid twice with one stream. Actually, Wade from Unparalleled Universe got a copyright claim for showing a clip of me in Idiocracy when I guest starred on his live stream like 18 years ago. He actually got hit with a copyright claim. Like immediately, like as soon as the stream ended, he immediately got hit with that copyright claim. They let him keep it up, but they're like he's not making any money off it or something like that. Which is cool because I don't make very much money off it either anymore. Well, it depends. Sometimes I do. What did I get? I think Friday Night Lights, they paid me 2 cents. That's the lowest I've been paid so far out of royalties and residual checks. 2 cents. Plastic Blair says, watch Blood and Blood Out, and Sonny narrates in Popeye's voice. That's what I'm saying. I can just do that all day. Just find public domain movies and stream them and talk over them the whole time. Miss Jones says they probably would have called Alan Alien Woke back in the day because of female lead. Oh yeah, big time. I could totally see that. They're probably like, oh, La Bamba. They used Filipino. They're woke. They're woke. Although he played a Mexican. Lou Diamond Phillips is my favorite Mexican. Like I'll go on record to say that every day of my life. When people are like, who's your favorite Mexican, Sonny? Lou Diamond Phillips. And they'll be like, man, you couldn't pick Danny Trejo? No, Lou Diamond Phillips. My favorite Mexican. I'm going to need Lou Diamond Phillips to join the MCU so I can have another Mexican figure. Let's see. Plastic Blur says, Mr. Jones, yup. Woke. Alien is woke. Rick Jones, King Kong is public domain. Might have to watch that. Toying around says that Mark C. Chaotic is an understatement. They go for blasphemy over there. Savage says, Mr. Jones, I thought that's why it was sci-fi back then. That's messed up, dude. This science fiction. There's no way a woman's this strong, is what they said. I can say that on this channel because like there's no ladies watching. Mark C said, toying around came for the toys, stayed for the waifus, right? That's right, waifus and memes. Plastic Blur says, Chespirito is my favorite Mexican. You know, someone told me one time they were like, they asked me if I thought the Bumblebee man on The Simpsons was racist. And I said, no, I believe he loves every race equally. And they got really confused because I think they actually thought that I misunderstood and thought they were asking me if I thought the Bumblebee man hated other people. Scarlet Kid wants to Lou Diamond Phillips' best movie, The Big Hit. He is hilarious in it. That's a good movie, but it does have racist Mark Wahlberg. Mark C says your voice is vibrating. Oh, it's echoing. Wait, let me see. Do I have this camera? Nope. Let's see. Oh, I have two audios. Hold on. I don't know. I was thinking an audio stream here. Filter. Nope. Okay. Is that better? You got two audio inputs right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The one just clicked on. Although I have been clicking things, so that could have been it too. Let me know in the chat down below if I'm still echoing. Uh, all that echo. I should have been wearing Echo Unlimited today. I'm gonna hit up Mark Echo and be like, hey, do you want to sponsor my channel? Actually, on Facebook the other day, it gave me an advertisement for Echo Unlimited, and I put on there, oh man, I thought this ad was from like 1999 or something like that, something stupid. And I think my comment got more likes than the actual ad, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm looking here, and I actually have two audio inputs. The way it's going around, Kevin was saying. So I'll shut one off, and I'm guessing that's working now. Mark C says it's Sunday number 2 breaking in through from the astral plane, aka the backyard of the bonfire. I almost did a fire tonight, but I was at the lake, so I came home and washed the lake water off me because I didn't want to get monkeypox, and I don't want to get smoke on me at this point. National Ness is rocking the Echo Unlimited. I had the idea because I threw these old shorts on and they're Echo Unlimited, so I was like, I should rock an Echo Unlimited shirt. I think I'm gonna do that next weekend. Next Sunday. Oh no, next Sunday there will not be a live stream. I'll try to make it up to y'all in the middle of the week by putting out a review video that no one will watch. So fingers crossed. But yeah, next weekend no live stream. But yeah, I gotta wear Echo Unlimited now. Need to wear it. I think I'm start. I need to go buy all those old things like Fat Farm. I think I need a Fat Farm T-shirt. National National says I used to rock those hats and tees. Dude, I had so many Echo Unlimited hats. It's ridiculous, man. Uh, I was like, I gotta have one to match each one of my Echo Unlimited hoodies, and I did. I did. I did that. Um, and people were like, "You gotta get some Tims," and I was like, "I can't afford Tims. What's up, Lugs?" So I had me some Lugs instead of Tims. Scotty Kimura says, "Wow, what lake were you at if you're worried about monkeypox?" So apparently it's a state of emergency here in Austin, monkeypox. And so now I'm just like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere in Austin. Uh, I know, Marcusy. I'm also sad. I'm sad as well. I'm sad because I'm trying to hit my 4,000 hours, and every time I take a week off, it pushes me back. So, gotta stay consistent and steady with everything that's coming out. Oh, shout out to everybody who watched the Pink Skulls review. Uh, that got like 10 hours. I was like, oh, I'm so shocked. I like how YouTube, the analytics tell you how good your videos are doing, but it's kind of hurts too. Like, YouTube was like, you have 10.2 hours watched on this video. That's 5 more hours than usual. And I'm like, oh, okay, guess that's thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's like if I brought home a report card and I said, hey, look, Mom, I got an A in math. She's like, oh, that's good. You usually get a C. And then just walked out the door. Like, that's the equivalent of YouTube telling me my stats. Uh, Plastic Blur says, my Echo shorts ripped the other day at work. Sad moment. They were about 12 years old. Yeah, these shorts are about 12 years old as well. Nasser. Yeah, what's up, lugs? Yeah, I love my lugs, man. And then, like, I loved my lugs, and then I forgot what I did, but I got a huge scratch down the side of them. And I had to sag my pants even lower so that the big, wide Echo Unlimited cuff would cover up the scratch. And like I'd be walking weird just so I wouldn't reveal the scratch on my legs. I was like, it couldn't happen on the inside of my shoe. It had to happen on the outside. Then I scuffed them all up in the front. And I don't even know how it happened, and I had to get rid of my lugs. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to get a new pair of lugs. Actually, I don't even know. Do they sell lugs anymore? I need to get some. Leslie Blair's lugs were big, dude. They were heavy, man. I don't know what Timberlands felt like, but lugs were heavy, and lugs were like they felt like they were thick, and so I put my foot in, like, oh, this is gonna be a nice little pillow of comfort right here. I put my foot in, and it just felt like the shoe was up here, and my foot was just like flopping around wherever it wanted in there. I was like, if I gotta run from the police, my foot's gonna be like all over the place. I'm gonna end up getting calluses or blisters trying to run from police in my lugs. Miss Jones says I had Great Valley brand boots. That means you had Brahma. I think that's what Walmart sold. Was it Brahma? Brahma? Cause I almost got those. I almost got them. They had ones that looked just like Timberlands. I was like, man, hold on. I was like, if I wear my Echo pants low enough that the cuff goes over where the Timberlands tree would go, I think I'll be good with it. Plastic Blur says the name was fitting was big. You had to lug your feet around. Mark Z says everything was big back then, from Jinko jeans to lugs. Man, Doc Martens are still big. I saw those the other day at the mall. The heel on Doc Martens has gotten this big now. It's like they had some sort of weird recycling Doc Martens program, and you sent your Doc Martens in, they recycled it, made a sole, and gave you like $5 coupon off. But them things are expensive, and the soles are like this thick. So if you're short and you're on the live stream, and there's a roller coaster that you haven't ridden, and you would like to try to ride it one day, buy Doc Martens, then go to the roller coaster, and you'll be good to go. There you go, Nessa, lugging my lugs around. Yeah, man, those are like wearing ankle weights. Like, My calves were swole while I was wearing lugs. My feet weren't. My feet were all banged up from bouncing around inside on the inside of them, but my ankles. I was developing hardcore cankles with them lugs. What was the other shoes I had? I had the lugs. Were they Fat Farm? I think they were Fat. I think I bought Fat Farm boots, and those were even worse than the lugs. Mark C says Doc Martens were never my thing. Didn't like the style, but everyone was recommending them to me when I was in high school. Were you short? Is that why it was? Wait, I thought you were younger than me, man. Doc Martens were still being recommended in high school. I think they were playing a prank on you, dude. Cause like people were like toting them around in school. I never got them. Even if I wanted them, couldn't afford them. So I was like, I didn't get them. But I guess it would have worked. It would have put me a little bit taller. So when they took that class picture with the seniors, I could have been the like second to front row instead of the front row. Like it's messed up. So in high school, I graduated a year early, and so like a friend of mine, uh, he was always taller than me. And then I graduated. I started working at Target, and then he graduated the next year and started working at Target as well. He stood next to me and he was like, "Weren't you shorter than me?" And I was like, "Oh man, like why you guys like, dude, nobody knows that we went to school together. This is your first day working at Target, and this is the first thing you tell to everybody." And so everybody's like, "Oh, you were an ugly duckling." I'm like, "What? No, what?" I was like, "I don't think y'all saw the same story. I hit a growth spurt after high school is what y'all mean to say. Not an ugly duckling. That's a whole different thing." Marcus, he says, "Were you short? Don't call me out like this." I called myself out, man. I was short too. Plastic Blur says, "My wife and teenager has docs now." Ooh, man. That's not. That's not. Everybody got docs right now. My niece rocking Doc Martens. Surprised they were still out. I know. I'm like, who's keeping them in business except for your niece and Plastic Blur's family? Marcus, he says, "Yeah, I guess it's a thing that hipsters like. I don't know. I mean, if you like boots and height, go for them." Although I did try to get my wife to buy the Doc Marten chanclas, and they're like this thick in the back and this thick in the front, and they had like leather straps, but they were like $160. I was like, woof, never mind. I was like, if I ever hit when I hit the MCU as the Hood in Ironheart, she's gonna be rocking those on the red carpet premiere. Doc Marten's chanclas. Y'all heard it here first. Also, y'all heard it here. It's the only place y'all hear it here because even if it haven't, I'll probably forget. Uh, there we go. Do that. Sorry, keep messing with things and I move screens. Luigi has problems. What's going on, man? What were we talking about? Doc Martens, my height, um, monkeypox, the hood, the hood with Jinko jeans instead of actual cloak. Wait, we can do that. We can do the hood with Jinko jeans. Y'all gotta give me a few seconds. All right, we can definitely do the hood with some Jinko jeans. I think I'll rip this out. Nope. All right. Plug this back in. If I can find the hole. There we go. Speaking of Echo Unlimited, I have an Echo Unlimited action figure right there in the flesh. I actually had this sweater too. Soft goods. What? Soft goods. Plastic Blair says, "I'll remind you." Thank you. Should be rocking Doc Marten chanclas. Plastic Blur says Hood Galactus wears red lugs. That's true. Super Hood Lactus does have on red lugs. Marcus uses I've created a monster. 88 Figs, what's going on, man? We're just talking about Doc Martens, Jinko pants, monkeypox. I'm just gonna bring up monkeypox every time. Um, yeah, if you got monkeypox, go get it checked. Monkeypox is weird. I've seen some pictures. I'm like, oof, it's a weird one. Marcus, he says, my oldest brother and my brother-in-law used to rock Echo Unlimited back then. I had all the hand-me-downs. Ooh, you were looking fly 3 years later, huh? They never fit me though. They were like three times my size. No, no, no. Echo Unlimited never fit anybody. It was always three times your size. I used to buy extra large Echo Unlimited stuff, and Echo Unlimited stuff already ran big. All right, so here's the hood. National says Echo Unlimited custom. What? Man, actually Echo Unlimited released those figures, and I was at Target and I don't know how we got that one in stock. We never sold them, but it was like $6 I think on clearance. So I was like, oh, I gotta buy this. It's Echo Unlimited, and here it is today. I still have it. There's the hood and Jenko's right there. Big back pocket, so you could put like he don't need a backpack. He just put our stuff in his pocket. The hood with Jenko's. 88 fixes. Oh, y'all reminiscing about putting rubber bands at the bottom of your jeans? Oh man. Yeah, see, Plastic Bird says Marcus, yeah, they never fit. Savage Saint says break up one of those pallet coasters and give him the lugs heel too. Gotta go all the way for going 90 style hood. That's true. I don't even know where those are at right now. Give him extra height. 88 Fix says he needs rollerblades. Hey, that would be cool. Like, I want to make just the hood just gonna be like, they'd be like, man, does he customize that character? No, I added accessories. Clockwork Gorge says Hope Mesco makes a Cholo Rumble character. Hey, someone actually I didn't even know. Well, I wasn't too familiar with Mesco, but they had the Mesco hoods, like vinyl figures. That's where Vapor came from, and they got like three other figures, so it's quite possible. Mark Z says Imagine if Adidas made figures, whether it's their own characters or of MCs like Run DMC or maybe Beastie Boys. Imagine if Adidas made figures from that one designer that they use. Um, what's that guy's name? He makes like I wanted to buy his shoes. They were gold Adidas with wings. I forget. Hold on, let me get his name. Adidas. What's it called? High fashion. This is what we'll call it. High fashion. Oh, let's see. God, I cannot think of that guy's name. Let me see. Am I blocking it? Does anybody come up with it? Nope, not yet. All right, let me find it. What is that dude's name? Oh wait, fashion designer. Adidas. Jeremy Scott. Jeremy Scott. Let me see. Mark C says some well-articulated gorillas figures would be sick. I actually thought that the Mezco Hoods figures. I was like that was what it reminded me of gorillas. Oh man, what am I? Oh, here we go. Add. I'm adding a ton of stuff, so hopefully it doesn't slow down too much. All right, new browser. Google.com. Interact. There we go. I always thought these shoes were so dope. But I guess y'all can't see them. 'Cause I never clicked over. Hold on. Transition. There we go. Yeah. Those. What were we talking about? Adidas. What were we talking about? Let's see. Imagine Adidas. Oh, Adidas made figures. If Adidas made figures, I want these shoes on every figure. These Jeremy Scott, solid gold. And they're $2,000. When I was gonna buy them, they were $700, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't see myself doing it. But that was when I wanted them. Okay, Benjamin Lasoli. See, them Jeremy Scotts are fire. Yeah, they are. But man, at $2,000 right now, ooh man, I don't know. Mark Z, they look like something that Hermes Mercury wear. I bet if I rocked those, I'd be Namor right now. If I had wings on my feet, I'd be Namor. But I'm not. That's gonna hurt me every day. See right there, Namor shoes. I like the Star Wars collaboration. I don't think I've ever seen those. These right here, these off the chains got pulled before they even got released. But they called them Adidas off the chains, and I was like, that's not, yeah. So they pulled these off. Like nobody got to get those. There we go. Namors. Man, I should have been Namor with that right there. Mr. Jones says, imagine if Keds or New Balance made figs. Keds would just be a bunch of Mexican girls with hair this high and too much eyeshadow. New Balance would be old people that walk in the mall. Mark Z says, Namor with the power of flight, strength, speed, and weird unidentified bug powers from that one time. Plastic Blur says, yeah, as a black man, I'm definitely not wearing those. Yeah, these, and they were like, oh, what was it? I think they were trying to like push them as like for the Lakers fans. That's why they're colored like that or something. But yeah, I was like, yee, no, 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 no. These are cool. These are kids ones. The kids ones, he had a bunch of them with like little stuff, plushies on there, or whatever. Although I'd rock those as an adult. I'm not gonna lie. Not these, but the gorilla ones I would wear. Alright, let's see. And how do I close that? Remove. There we go. Jeremy Scott, everyone. Actually, you know what? Jeremy Scott, I got really confused when Travis Scott came out because I thought it was the same person. Marksy says New Balance figures might be of dudes who swear they're not cops, but we all know better. Dude, are there not 112 New Balance shoes available on eBay? I feel like there should be. Plastic Blur says had some kind of like that in Lakers colors without the chains though. Yeah, that was a. I mean, he was like, "Oh, it's off the phrase, off the chain." You're like, "Yeah." Ugh, still, no, it's not gonna work. So we have shoe conventions in Austin, and that's where I saw those gold winged ones. I think they were called Hermes, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, they're like $700, and one of the guys was like, "Hey man, yeah man, they're only 700." I'm like, ooh. I was like, "What's the quality?" Because I know I'll be walking everywhere if I buy those. That's gas money. Savage Shane says, "F all that shoe noise, just some crispy Air Force Ones." for this. Well, you know, I don't even like spending money on shoes anymore. Can't do it. I think I've hit that old person age where I'm like, oh, what are those? Those walking shoes? Woo, them walking shoes look dope. Probably get around Sears in like 12 minutes flat and then walk-in shoes. And so, like, I don't even think my shoelaces look stylish anymore. There's like regular plain shoelaces, like that you can buy at Walmart. Mr. Jones says we need 112 FUBU gear. Yeah, we need all that kind of stuff. Like this Echo sweater is way too big to for 112, but we need more. Mark Z says Fila's though. I had Fila's. I had um the original patent leather, but they were like the African color scheme, and I almost died wearing those shoes. Let's see. I'm gonna have to bring these up if they're even on the internet. Like sometimes I'm like, dang, I should have kept that whatever it was because the internet doesn't even know what I'm trying to Google. And then I'm like, was it even real? Like, did I imagine it the whole time that I had that stuff? Let's see. Fila patent leather Africa. Nope, those aren't them. Come on, try and get the OG ones. This weird new stuff. Hey, Fila got thick soles too now. I don't know what's up with those. Oh, put straps. Alright, this web browser within this thing sucks bad. Straps. Vision Facility says, I used to be a sneakerhead before collecting figs. You know, I've heard that from a few people. National Nest says, gotta get up Sunday, so I'll catch the replay tomorrow. Hey, man, appreciate you tuning in, man. Have a great night. Uh, by the time you wake up, I will have found the feelers that I'm talking about. Man, where are they at? Okay, Fila, leather, wait, Fila, white, strap, African. Need to find these. But anyways, y'all remember the original Filas? They had the white shoe with the color, I don't know, mark, line, whatever it was, scuff, and then the strap that matched it. So if you bought the, I guess, more colorful ones, I don't know if they're more colorful, but I had the Africa ones, and they had a black strap, and then they had a strap that had traditional African colors. And I was a cool guy, so I let my strap hang off the back. And I was even cooler because I had two straps, so one strap could go up top around my foot, and the other strap could hang off the back. And then one day I was riding my bike home from school, and my strap got stuck in my chain, and it like it just snatched my foot back, and I flipped over the handlebars. I smacked into the curb, and it was very embarrassing having to try to walk my bike back home while my foot was attached to it because I couldn't figure out how to get my strap out. Um, but yeah, that that was the last time I wore those straps on my shoes. It like traumatized me. Like even when they brought them back out, I was like, I don't want those. Like, nope, I'm not putting those straps on my feet no more. I don't know why I can't find them. Click that. Let's see. Transition. So it's similar to these right here. That you buy used on Mercari for $58. But yeah, no, look, these are feelers now. These nasty fat sole right here, like Doc Martens. These are called disruptor. Because if your woman wears these, guarantee you she is disrupting your relationship. Jens, what's going on, man? He says, are we on? Yes, we're on. We're on. Ben Solis says, lesson learned, don't ride bikes. I still ride bikes. Well, actually, I haven't rode a bike in a while. But, yeah, don't wear straps on my shoes. No more strap on. Although, if I'm talking straps, there we go. Get these right here. Plastic Blur says, I see you, son, representing the motherland. Dude, I love them shoes, man. I came through school with them, and everybody was like, "Dang, where'd you get those?" And then I was like, "Are they knockoffs?" Like, I was worried about that. Like, if I didn't see anybody else with my shoes, I was like, "Dang, did my dad just make these up in our basement one day?" Oh, look, here we go. Oh, wait, yeah, view all. See all these shoes. Africa strap. Still none? God, come on, man. It's annoying me that I can't find these shoes. But yeah, they were dope, man. I like them. All right. Uh, but yeah, man, like it was a sad day in my childhood history. I actually just had bad luck with bikes. So you know that phrase like, oh, you fall off your bike, you get back up and ride it again. I kept falling and I kept riding it again. Like there's something should have been like, stop doing that, but it didn't. One time dislocated my knee while riding my bicycle, and my knee locked up, and I couldn't like I fell off the bike, and the bike landed on me, and I couldn't move because my knee was dislocated. So that happened with the bike. What else happened with the bike? Oh, my dad built me a bike out of old bike parts one time, and he laughs. Well, he laughed when it happened. I laugh now, but he laughed when it happened. Um, but I'm riding my bike. My friend got one of those GT nice bicycles, all chromed out, and we're riding. And he's up here doing wheelies and pulling up, right? I also thought I could do a wheelie too. My dad put all these parts on here. Apparently, he didn't tighten something in the handlebars. So when I went to do a wheelie, my handlebars came out and I flew back off the back of my bike. And I had a banana seat, so it was a long fall. Like I fell back, hit the banana seat, and it rolled off. It was embarrassing. I would rather just flipped over and just fell. So back to Ben Solis, yeah. Lesson learned: don't ride bikes. Plastic versus, did you see all the bikes running through Austin a couple weekends ago? Dude, we see bikes like that all the time. I have half the time I have no idea what they're for. But yeah, I did see that one though. I forgot where we were at, but we seen a ton of them. I'm like, dang man. Actually, there was a bicyclist lady that murdered another bicyclist lady here in Austin, and then she ran off to Costa Rica, and they caught her. They finally caught her, but she tried to blame somebody else. I'm like, that's messed up. Yen says I was here at 10:30 a.m., but I was early. I'm in LA. Made it safe and sound. Gonna catch the replay at the bar. Dope. Hey man, glad you made it safe there. Plastic Blur says that's mother hot BMX. No tricks anymore. Too old. I built a BMX bike better than my dad built my bike. Um, and then when I was doing photography, I printed out a bunch of pictures of the girls that I had shot, and I put it all over my bicycle. And then I rode around during South by Southwest like that. People were like, "Oh, that's dope, man! You got all those like chicks in bikinis and stuff, and tattoos and stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then I had to ride it to work, so I covered it with blue painter's tape, so I could just peel it off and not mess anything up. But then it rained really heavily, and it made the blue painter's tape stick to my bike, so it looks all ugly now. Again, bikes and me not matching or not mixing for some reason. Mark C says repeating something without any change and with the expectation of a different outcome is insanity. According to some dude. I don't know who that dude is. Is it Kevin from Toying Around? He said that his Discord is absurdity. Mark C says, please do action figure reenactments of these tragedies. I should, man. I need to get the little bike, the little finger bikes, and I used to have one. I'd be like that, woo, riding the bicycle. I actually have no idea what that's for. Uh, I never heard about that story. Uh, man, yeah, I have a scar on my arm too from a bike where I fell in the rain. Same bike that my dad built. Uh, maybe it was just maybe my dad is building the bike is the common denominator here. We'll get back to that. But I fell in the rain and I split my arm open. So I went to the inside and I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, I was like, I got a cut. And she looked in, she was, oh wow. And like the skin had like flapped out. It was just hanging there. She was like, you're gonna need stitches. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I flapped it back and I smoothed it and put band-aids on there. It took way too long to heal, but I didn't need stitches. So it was more to prove my mom wrong than actual health benefit. So what I'm saying is, if the doctor says you need stitches, incorrect, you need band-aids. Uh, Mark C. Little finger bikes. What? You never seen the finger bikes? Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, see, Ben Solis, another lesson. Don't let your dad build bikes. But let's listen. My dad was setting me up. He might be, and he did laugh every time something happened to me. Mark C says flipped out like a roast beef sandwich. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. You just plop it back in. Like, you gotta make sure it fits. The scar was a little bit crooked, but it's healed now, so I'm good. I mean, it's still a little bit there. Can y'all see? Nah, alright. This isn't a 1980s action thriller, and I'm showing off scars to the lead female interest. I never understood that. That was so weird in those movies. They're like, "Oh, how'd you get this scar?" He's like, "Oh, my arm got caught in a roller coaster when I was younger." "Oh, what about this scar?" "Oh, I was fighting 18 dudes and one cut me with a bottle." "Oh, how'd you get this scar?" "Oh, my barber was drunk when they cut my hair and scraped my scalp open." Obi-Wan Chicken says, was it right around the time your dad took out life insurance for you? No, we didn't have life insurance. We didn't have health insurance. I went to the free clinic, which it's messed up because I'd see on TV and on movies, they'd be like, oh, you went to the free clinic? And like apparently that's where you go get checked for STDs. But if you're poor, you go to the free clinic because it's a free clinic and they'll help you. And so I was like, that's kind of messed up. Like, do I have STDs? Like, I was like, what's going on? I don't know. And my mom was like, no, you don't have STDs, but you might have pneumonia. I'm like, ah, dang, okay. Let's go wait in this long line. Ben Solis says, it builds character. There you go. Rick Jones, broke my right arm going over the handlebars. Riding in the dark, I've crashed many times too. See, I was crashing in the daylight. That's the bad part. But, dang, the broken arm, that has sucked. Did you put a band-aid? I'll just put a band-aid, man. I'm pretty sure it would have been good. Plattsburgh says, I've been riding all my life and have more stories than I do. Oh, man. I also got hit by a truck on that BMX bike that I built, and I had to take it to a shop to get the brakes fixed. Mark C says, you're just a walking art mural for them at that point. Mark C, as you can see, this art piece circa 2004, I got stabbed by a goat. Oh, that'd be a dope way to do anything. Be like, oh, what's that? Stabbed by a goat. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. If a goat stabbed me, I'd be eating goat as soon as I got out the hospital. Hopefully that one. Best way to take that revenge is to eat your attacker. That don't sound right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to put that in a better way that makes sense out of context. If you're attacked by a goat, you should be able to eat it. There you go. I'm gonna put that on a shirt, but in Spanish. Actually, I don't even have to put it in a shirt. There's like, we're just gonna eat the goat anyway. We talked about that right last time, I think. Talked about eating goat. Goat's always good. Um, I can't help. I keep staring at this Echo Unlimited dude, and I'm like, I need to put his pants back on. They gave him like the cheapest boxers possible. They gave him an Echo hoodie, Echo pants, and Fruit of the Loom boxers, and Fruit of the Loom socks. Like, come on, man. Could have did better, Mark Echo. Could have did better. Plastic Blur says, on my ride the other night in my neighborhood, I saw a coyote, a wild hog, and something with glowing eyes in the middle of some water. Yeah, I'm in the country, no more night riding. Dude, I actually hit a coyote one time coming back from Houston, and it messed up the bottom side of my truck. I think I mentioned it here before. I wanted to go back and find the coyote limping away. I'm pretty sure I killed him though. But I wanted to find him and just put a bullet in his head for messing up my truck. I didn't though because it was like 3 a.m. I was like, I gotta get home. Ben Solly says I'm taking the goat horns afterwards. Wear 'em around your necklace. Oh, Clockwork Gorgie. Oh man, remember we also talked about Joe Coy and Chelsea Handler, and they also broke up recently. I saw that too. Man, this channel is just for jinxing celebrity couples. Who else y'all want to break up? Let's talk about them. Let's see. Who's a good celebrity couple right now who can break up? Oh, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. She put in her contract that they must have some sort of intercourse 3 times or 4 times a week. Like that was in her prenup, I guess, is a prenup. And I'm like, that's weird. She had to convince the dude. She had to be like, I need a contract that this is gonna happen. So now that I've mentioned them, it's not gonna go very far. Mark C says, why don't you have him wear pants? What are you doing with the toy, Sonny? I put the Jinko pants on the hood. I just took them off, put them back on him. Don't make it to be weird. Someone's gonna come in like, what? Why is he holding that doll with no pants on? Marcy says, there's one I can think of, but I don't want to jinx him. Is it, what do they call them? Benlow? Baffleck? No, Jaffleck? Whatever J-Lo and Ben Affleck are called. They're jinxed now. Blasty, what's going on, man? Let's see. Ben says Will and Jada, but they ain't a good one. No, I don't know why they're still together, to be honest with you. She's a toxic person for him. I was gonna chat him on Instagram and be like, "Will, you deserve better." But then I remember he's not gonna read it because, like, I always assume no celebrities use their own Instagram or Twitter or anything, but some of them do. Ian Henson says if she breaks up with Ben, she has to start dating Owen Wilson. She can't do that. He's a Texas boy. Can't be having that. She already ruined one Texas icon by playing Selena. So they should have made the Selena movie and not even cast anyone as Selena. Just act like first person perspective and everybody's talking to Selena. Be like, hey Selena, you want to do some music? And then next thing you know, she's doing music, and the audience is like, oh, we love you, Selena. And then all of a sudden, like Yolanda Saldivar is like, hey, what's up, Selena? I'm obsessed with you. And the next thing you know, La Quinta. I realize like only two of y'all might get that. Benefer. Thank you, Plasty. There you go. Benefer. 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 Mark C says, nah, I was not thinking. Jap Fleck. Is that, man, I think it should be called Jap Fleck. Savage Saint says, so Ben's gotta follow her around with a mattress strapped to his back 3 days a week. What? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, mattress. You need, yeah, you need mattresses for that. Yeah. That Bensley says Kevin Durant definitely does. Plastic blur. Plastic says assume Jada checks Will's phone. I assume that Jada has one of those parenting apps on Will's phone. Like she told him to apologize on Instagram. Plastic Blur says, bro, so you didn't like the Selena movie? Um, they had a Mexican played by a Puerto Rican that was so woke. That movie was woke. Very first movie ever to be woke. They chose to put a Puerto Rican as a Mexican. Very woke. Uh, Loki Loki, what's going on? It says, what up, y'all? I'm having a sick day today. Oh, man. Hope you're doing better. Hope it's not monkeypox. I should probably not joke about monkeypox, but it is. Bensley says, to this day. Mark Z said, Loki Loki, wishing you a speedy recovery, dude. Stay hydrated and get plenty of rest. Yes, stay hydrated, plenty of rest. Ian Hansen says, Flecklo. I like Flecklo, man. Miss Jones says, I never saw the Selena movie. Honestly, didn't know who she was till that movie came out. I live here. Oh, wait, you didn't know who Jennifer Lopez was or who Selena was? Like, Selena used to play, like, at the park behind my house, like, when I was growing up. Mark C says, Chatflick sounds like Ben Affleck and Jackie Chan. Having a multiple time fling. I'd be okay with that. Man, it'd be a great action movie, too. Savage Thing says, I just assume she's in the power position. Oh, man. Clockwork Gorge says, thoughts on Giancarlo as Professor X? I like him. He's a good actor. Um, I liked him in The Boys. I liked him in. I never saw him in what everybody else saw him in. Um, was it Breaking Bad? I still need to catch up on that. But he was in The Boys and he was in. What else was I watching him in recently? Well, The Mandalorian. He was in that. He actually came into my work one day, and they said he was a really nice guy, and he was just chatting with people and signed autographs for a few people, took a few pics. I was like, that is really dope. Obi-Wan Chigona says they didn't cast Selena based on ethnicity, but rather cheek size. You're correct. I saw my own two eyes. But yeah, Giancarlo was it Esposito? Despacito? No, yeah, I think he would do good. God, I'm trying to think what other show I saw him in. I know he was in The Boys. I can't think what I saw him recently in. But that would be dope. I could see him doing that. Mr. Jones says I didn't know who either of them were. Plastic Blur says I knew Selena was heard her music, she was dope, but I hated the movie. The movie could have been better, but it was rushed out because she had just passed away. So they were like, we gotta get this out. Mark Z says, I'm interested to see Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X. Not my first choice, but I'm happy to see him in a non-villain role. Plastic Blur says, a black Professor X. That's woke. Dude, if they if they make him be Malcolm Xavier, I'm gonna be like, nope, nope, nope. I don't want, I don't want to do this anymore. They better not make it Professor Malcolm X. Like he could still be Charles. I know a black guy named Charles. Marxies is oh wait. Ian Henson says I cast Sonny as Professor X. Man, you know what I'm talking about? I already got the hair for it and everything. I can ride around in a wheelchair. Beep, beep, beep. Mr. Jones says I think Giancarlo will be an awesome Professor X, but I don't know how the hardcore fans will take to the change. You mean racist fans? Yeah, they're not gonna take it very well. No, I'm just kidding. I know hardcore fans are like, "Oh, my Professor X," whatever. Um, I don't know. I think he's a good actor. I think he can pull it off. Clockwork Orange says he's great. Yeah, he is. I can't. Why am I not being able to think of? I just recently saw him in two different shows and it was very confusing. because I was getting him confused because he was in The Boys and this other show. What is that show? Now I gotta go Google it. Oh wow, he's the only Giancarlo on IMDb. Alright, knows Mandalorian. Dang, he has 189 acting credits. That dude's killing it. I have like four. Better Call Saul, The Boys, The Mandalorian. God, what else I see him in? He's in DuckTales, apparently. He's in Harley Quinn. Stargirl. He's in Stargirl. Just go watch that right now. Man, I have no idea what else he was in that I just saw him in. But yeah, I like him. Hope they do have him for it. Look, Plastic trying to put him back as a villain. Giancarlo as Magneto was a better choice. Actually, I bet he could kill a Magneto role. But let him be a good guy one time, Plastic. Come on, man. He's done enough. Done enough bad. Ms. Jones says he was the main villain in the most recent Far Cry game. That's right, he's on the cover of that one. Marcus C says The Boys, Breaking Bad, The Mandalorian, Do the Right Thing. He's also great in Better Call Saul and The Mandalorian. I did like him in The Mandalorian a lot. Rick Jones says he has two action figures of him. Sonny Giancarlo killed Malcolm X. In the movie Malcolm X. Oh man. He is. He has two action figures. I know he has the Moff Gideon. You mean both Moff Gideons? Because he has the what is the credit collection and then the regular? Or you mean a different figure of a different character of him? Because he's cool. He's a good dude. He's a good actor. I'm glad they're making things like that for him. Marcy says Giancarlo has the acting range to play Magneto. Only reason I say no is because Magneto's background connected to the Holocaust is important to his character, especially created by Jewish creators. That's true. Unless Giancarlo Esposito is Jewish. Let's find out. Actually, what is his ethnic background? I don't even know. Ooh. Okay, he was born in Copenhagen, Denmark. So, oh, he's Italian, duh. Italian carpenter stagehand father from Naples, Italy, and an African American opera singer mother from Alabama. Interesting. So, wow, he was. So he's Dutch. Is it Dutch or Danish? Who's from Denmark? Dutch people or Danish people? Now I'm all lost. Hold on. Moff and his character from Breaking Bad. Oh, he has a. I didn't know he had a character from Breaking Bad. I mean, I didn't know he had a figure of that. So he's basically Sicilian. Yes, he's a dark Italian, but he was born in Denmark. So he's either Dutch or Danish. I don't know which one's which. Danish? Is it Danish? Okay. Plasti knows. The Danes. They're known as the Danes. Who's Dutch then? I'm confused. Oh, Dutch people from the Netherlands. Okay. Oh, Plasti says Dutch people from Netherlands. Clark Gorgeous says, Mark says, LOL Baking Bad. Oh, that would be good. That's like that show, Nailed It. Clockwork Orange says catching up with BCS. Better Call Saul because of Plasty. Plastic Blur Flick says when he plays Professor X, it, oh man, dude. Oh, that's yeah. That's the sad truth of things. How do I do this? Sorry, I'm trying to get over my cord here. There we go. Yeah, it's like the fans. I don't know. If y'all gonna make fun of an actor because y'all don't like him, try harder. Like y'all always go with the same thing, and it's like then y'all come with that. Oh, I'm not racist. Man, you just called a person of another race a racial slur. Sorry, that makes you racist. Like I don't. You can't do that. Like I can't be like my dad. He works on cars. He's an autopilot. He's a pilot. I'm like no, he's not a pilot. He's a mechanic. You can't say I don't know. That actually was a terrible analogy. But yeah, because that's what they did with the girl from Star Wars too. And it's like, yeah, you if you're gonna use a racial slur against someone of another race, yeah, it's not gonna work for you to come out and say you're not racist. And when you're like, oh, I'm not racist, I have four black friends. The fact that you know how many black friends you have makes me feel you're even more racist than you let on. Marcus, yeah, I don't know where that analogy was going. Plasma Blur says the Homelander fans will come out. Big time come out, man. Obi-Wan Chigona says, Sonny, you're doing any stand-up again soon. I will be later this month. Here in Austin, they got a competition called Funniest Person in Austin, and I signed up for it, so we'll see how that goes. Clockwork Orange says, like calling the Hasbro marketing team. That, yeah, I saw that too, and it's like, I don't get it. I don't, that's not a, I don't know. It's dumb to say that to attack them for their race. Um, if you don't like their figures, okay, attack them for the what they created. I don't understand how you're attacking them. Like they didn't do anything that their race is involved with their art, like or with their work. Like if I'm on stage and I say a joke and it has some Spanish. All right, if you want to be like, man, that stupid Mexican up there, I don't understand that Spanish joke. All right, that's cool. I said a Spanish joke. Like, all right, say it. I mean, we're gonna square up in the parking lot, but say it. You know, I'm okay. But like, if I do a whole set and no Spanish words are coming up, and you're like, oh, I didn't understand that stupid Mexican. Like, I didn't even use Spanish. Like, it don't make no sense. So for them to like, I don't know. Yeah, just I don't understand the point of attacking someone's race because you don't like or you say you don't like the figures that they put out. Um, which is kind of messed up with the whole toy community and Facebook in general. It's like you're buying action figures, you're buying a toy, you're buying a toy. You're a grown man buying a toy, or a grown woman. Some are grown women up there too. Grown man, grown woman buying a toy. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. There's no point in attacking the team that makes it, whether it's Marvel, the Marvel Hasbro team, or Hasbro Marvel team at Hasbro, or NECA, or Super 7 or Mezco. And it's like all they do is complain, but they're still in these toy groups so they can see photos of these toys that they hate. It's like, why do you do that? Like, it makes no sense. It's like if I was like, oh, I don't like seeing boobies, but I'm always at the strip club. Like, well, I mean, yeah, it's stupid. Like, why are you purposely putting in front of you what you don't like? It doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Olu says, always wish Jean-Claude Van Damme could have played Gambit. Oh, that would have been dope. That would have been a real good casting right there. Mark C says all Asians look alike. All right, but I know 8 dudes in Boston who look like Talker Arts. I don't know. Plastic Blur says, wait, what? Who did that? Mr. Jones says Talker Art. Mr. Jones, I thought he was just jealous he doesn't get free figs. And that's the thing too, like, 'cause people ask me too, they're like, oh man, son, you should get free figs. They're a marketing team. They gotta market it how they need to. Like, they'll choose who they need to have that in front of based on their marketing scheme. That's how marketing works. Just like I do stand-up comedy, I try to advertise it where I can. I would never be like, "Oh, hey, son, take these flyers to pass out at your class." Like that's the wrong demographic right there. Although some of his friends' parents are like, "Let us know when you're doing comedy. We'll come watch you." I was like, "You're not gonna like me after that, so let's not do that." I'm like, "I do a live stream on toys on YouTube," and they're like, "Never mind, we're all right without seeing that." Saperstein says, heard that fool went to the Hasbro booth looking for free samples after that too. Yeah. Plastic Blur says, well, is this strip club all nude? The good ones are. Um, Mark C says, what's wild is how people praise Tucker because he speaks his mind, has actual opinion. People just trying to sugarcoat their racism bigotry at that point. Plastiaco says, Dan and Ryan are not even remotely involved in the process. They are from the marketing team. And that's what I'm saying. It's a marketing thing. Like, I mean, do they have some input? They might. But it's like you can't blame. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't blame them for the figures. Like to me, it's I don't know. To me, it's dumb. It's especially to attack their race is a stupid thing. And I think it's funny too when people are like, "Oh, right," and I'm like, "No, I'm a minority as well. Why would I be on your side for being racist against minorities?" Like I've had to deal with that as well. I don't know if you know that or not. Mr. Jones says he went to the wrong people if he wanted free fix. Thought you had to reach out to that lady Jay Hernandez shout out on his black suit Spidey reveal. I don't know. I remember you said that last week too. I don't have a clue who they have to reach out to. Um, my assumption would be like they just be like, hey, we watch your channel, whatever. Here's some stuff, but I don't have a clue how that works. But yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, referring to them like that, just I don't know, just it's to me it's dumb. And yeah, there are people that are like, oh, like any reviewers that just bash a figure. Um, their audience is always like, "Oh, I love how honest you are." Blah blah blah. Cause like if I have like if I said something was stupid, if I was all like, "Hey, Vulcan, I don't like his dirty kneecaps," and I was like, "That's my biggest thing that I can't stand about Vulcan. He has dirty kneecaps." And then I went on like 10 minutes talking about dirty kneecaps. Um, I say dirty kneecaps; they're a little bit darker than the rest of the leg. But if I went on like 10 minutes on a 10-minute rant about dirty kneecaps, and the people in my chat or my whatever comment section were like, "Yeah, Sonny, you tell them we don't like those dirty kneecaps." Guess what? I'd make fun of those fools very next video because it's one little thing. It's not gonna ruin the whole figure. Olu says, can't wait for Iron Spidey. That figure looks dope. I know Wade put out a review of it. I remember when The Amazing put his review. That was dope too. But yeah, that figure, man, that figure looks amazing. Uh, Mr. Jones says, LOL, like Anthony's Customs. He's honest. Yeah, that's what people were telling me too. They're like, oh, you should go check out Anthony's Customs. He's honest. I'm like, is he really though? I mean, sometimes I feel like they are actually doing it just for that attention. Um, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a thing. It's your thing. I mean, my thing is saying whatever I feel like and putting my little captions on there that also say whatever I feel like saying. Uh, but yeah, with them being like, oh, he's like, I dropped out of this group on Facebook called Elite Toy Collectors. Yeah, I said it. I said it right out. Um, because they just kept talking about Shill Island, shill this, shill that, shill this, shill that. And I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I don't know what Shill Island is. And they're like, oh, it's Viper Island. He's a reviewer for G.I. Joe's, but he's a shill for Hasbro. And I'm like, do you not know what fans are? Like some people could just be a fan of something and they're gonna find all the good in it. It's gonna happen that way. Um, I'm a Houston Texans fan. We're terrible. I'm still a fan. I'm still gonna be like, hey, we got some good points going. Uh, I'll be honest too. I'll be like, look, we might win 4 games this season. But like, I'm still gonna try to look for good stuff in it. I'm not just gonna like hate the team and be like, yeah, I'm still a fan. That's stupid. So yeah, so whenever they're with the with negative stuff, I'm just like, yeah, like if you're so negative about it, if you're saying, oh, like the Vulcan, brand new body, if they didn't like this body and they put another figure on this body and they're like, oh, it's on the Vulcan body. Okay, why'd you buy it then? You already said you hated that one. Why'd you buy a second one? That's dumb. Savage says, I'm more to that reviewer that gives negative 4,376,000 points for articulation. Obi-Wan Chingo says, I love that Dan confronted him head on about his comments. Totally respect that rather than ignoring it. I didn't see that or know what went on with that, but that's dope. Miss Jones says Iron King 3000 calls him Diaper Island. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, like I said, if you're a fan, you're going to be a fanatic about it. You're going to be like, find everything good point. Good, that's cool. Good for you. But you don't have to have other people be like, oh, I can't believe you liked the movie Snake Eyes. The movie was terrible. Okay, cool. You didn't like the movie. How'd you like the figure? It has nothing to do with the movie. Well, okay, it does have something to do with the movie, but the figure itself, the movie doesn't affect how good this figure is. This is probably the best Snake Eyes figure, in my opinion, right there. Have I seen the movie? No, I heard it's stupid. But yeah, it's. Alright, me and Plastic Blair got some issues now. Uh, but Mark C says, you're a shield. Sorry for enjoying something. I guess I have to hate everything now. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's stupid to call somebody a shield. So you like something. Alright, cool. Like, I'm Chevy Gang all the way. Hashtag Chevy Gang. If Chevy came out, Chevy made the Aveo. That's an ugly car. If y'all own that car, I'm sorry. It's an ugly car. I'm still gonna be like, hey, it's a Chevy. Like, I mean, buy it if you want to drive around in something that looks like a little baby shoe. Buy the Aveo. I wouldn't buy it, but I'm not gonna knock it and be like, oh, it's the dumbest car ever made. No, it's still a Chevy. Like, I'm a fan of Chevy. I gotta promote for the team. So if someone's like named their channel after G.I. Joe Viper Island, that should tell you they're probably gonna like whatever they put out. Like that's the way it's gonna happen. Plastiatico says, for me, when some reviewer feel the need to state his being honest, it's a sign he's not. Yeah, that's true too. Plastic Blur says, bad example, you should hate the Texans. Dang it, Plastic Blur. See, Plastic Blur pops on here. We disagree all the time. Plastic Blur is the Sonny Channel shill. He's a shill for the Sonny Channel. Uh, Mark C says, I forgot you theoretically have beef with Iron King 3000. Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember why. It's all good. I'll remember one day. Maybe Iron King will come up and be like, yeah, I heard you had beef. I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? I still don't have never seen that guy's shows. Prompt to the first what's going on. It says beef beef. What's up, Sonny? What's up, everyone? Yeah, we're talking about beefs here. Uh, I'm not afraid to say I have beef with people. So it's what we do on this channel every Sunday night. Normally we wait till like 1 a.m. to start the beef talk. It's 12. We can start early. That's what's up. No, but yeah, shout out to Dan and Ryan. Um, I still don't get the whole Barbie thing, but hmm, you know, some people want to say that. Let's see. Clockwork Orange says Chevy, the true American car. Oh wait, it's Korean now. Hey, that's racist. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm glad we're putting Koreans to work. Chevy gang all the way. Jay Speaks, what's going on, man? Plastic Blur says, I'm your biggest fan. I'm just honest. See, there we go. No, man, but yeah, no, man. Shout out to all the people that make figures. Like, I'm not a big fan of NECA figures. Like, I'll say it every time. I have some, but I'm not a big fan of NECA figures. Um, I would never personally attack the people that made the figures. Like, that's dumb. And I'm not gonna be like I hate NECA figures. No, I don't hate NECA figures. I'm not too fond of NECA figures, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, NECA people should send me stuff. Made me change my mind. Like it's probably not. I mean, y'all can send them. I'll keep them, but probably not gonna change my mind. I take that back. Ash from Evil Dead, that was a good figure. And now I'm a NECA shill, apparently. According to every other collector on Facebook, I am now a NECA shill because I liked one of their figures. Uh, Pronto versus I heard, so I showed up. Marcus E says that Pronto the first beef summoned you like Mezco summons Fapster. Hey, that dude's a Mezco shill. No, I'm just kidding. Mezco are good, man. Mezco are good figures. I know I have Mezco. Yeah, I'm so sad. I accidentally broke his gas mask. I was messing with it the other day and I broke it. So now he can't wear his gas mask until I figure out a way to fix it. Uh, 7% says on this channel ain't just beef, it's it's girthy beef. There we go. Keep it girthy. Uh, nah, but yeah, like man, I'm upset about that. Let me see if I can find it. I'm so upset. I don't know what I was doing. Actually, I know what I was doing. I don't know what I was thinking. But I broke his gas mask. Now I gotta figure out how to super glue it or something in there. So whatever y'all do, don't straighten these gas mask pipes. Cause yeah, I gotta fix that now. Unless someone from Mezco is here, and I'll be a shill for you if you send me another one of those. Blasty says it makes no sense for you to attack NECA if you don't like their figures. You need to go after their marketing team. Who is the NECA marketing team? I'm gonna go straight after them. Oh, y'all make me so angry. No, you know what's messed up? I lost that Ash figure. I don't know what I did with them. I was gonna do a review, and all I had was his accessories and like one head. So I don't have a clue what happened to him. This is my one. Like I did that Thor, not Thor. Uh, Multiverse of Madness recap. And I had him. I don't know what I did with him after that. Mr. Jones says Randy. Oh God, I can't stand Randy from NECA. Also don't know the guy. Um, yeah, that's like if I said, "Oh dang, what is Randy? Is he white, black, Mexican? I have no idea what he is." Um, yeah, but that's like if I attacked his race because I didn't like the figures. It's dumb. Unless of course Randy was like, "I don't watch Sonny Channel. I don't understand Spanish." I'm like, dude, you gotta stop saying that, Randy. What? How did Photo Bucket send me? Sorry. I'm like, I don't even use Photo Bucket. How do they charge me right now? The one thing I do have to say about the Marvel team over at Hasbro, the marketing team, is when Hasbro's making their selfie series and they're looking for models for their advertisements for it, neither of them stepped in and be like, hey, we know a model slash idiocracy star. Why don't y'all call him up? He can be the model for these figures for the selfie series. He don't have hair, so y'all don't even gotta waste money on painting his head. And they didn't do that. And now I'm like, I'm hurt, deeply hurt by that. Makes me feel like a total Randy move. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, actually, I can't wait for them selfie series to come out. I hope NECA makes them too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want NECA to make them. Um, no, yeah, yeah. But that selfie series, whoo, it's gonna be dope. Um, what do we? Let's see. What was that? Damn. I had a figure on show and I forgot which one it was. But Oh, y'all know how I hate McFarlane, right? And I had a change of heart last week with Owlman. Also got the McFarlane gun pack. That's a dope pack right there. Clockwork Orange says that selfie series would benefit from famous YouTubers, to be honest. Shots fired, Clockwork Orange. I'm up here trying to get them to give me that, but all right, that's cool. See, uh, Clockwork Orgy is a shill for famous YouTubers. That's gonna be my new thing. Shill for whatever. Uh, Mark C says so. The selfie series is going to be roughly $60. I believe so. 59.95 or 59.99, something like that. Which is not bad. I looked into getting a head sculpt of mine made from some dude overseas, and he was gonna charge me $65 unpainted plus shipping. So I was like, $60 is not bad, and you get a body of your choice as well. Plastic Blur says McFarlane's doing selfie series, cross eyes for everyone. Yeah, McFarlane needs to figure out that eye thing, man. Which, you know what? Oh, I gotta say it. Take off my shill hat for Hasbro, the Marvel team. I like this figure except the eyes. I know other people have mentioned it, but the helmet sits too high for the eyes, and so the eyeballs are like down below. That's the only issue I had. Now, if the helmet was removable and the eyes were like that, I'd be like, I could look past that. But the helmet is not removable. It is hot glued on, or I'm not sure how they make figures, but it's on there, and the eyes are weird. I'm not a fan of those eyes. All right, let me put my Marvel Hasbro shield hat back on now. No, but yeah, I mean, I like this figure except for, like I said, those eyeballs, cause they're weird. So, um, I'm waiting for those selfie series figures though. Like, I think they're gonna be really dope. I think I'm gonna go with probably a Black Panther body. I'm not gonna keep my head on the Black Panther, um, but I do have a Black Panther with the MCU Chad Boseman face on it, and so I'd like to also have a Black Panther with the Black Panther helmet on it as well. And then I'm gonna upload the files for everyone so they can get their own Sunny figure as well, because that's what America wants. America Chavez, I mean, I know that's what she wants. Uh, Plastic Bird says that's woke. That's not woke. That's like Jennifer Lopez, a Puerto Rican, playing Selena in a movie. Same thing. Except for I'll be an action figure. And plus, I think that muscular tone is probably more akin to my body type than the Spider-Man one. Obi-Wan Chigona says, with a figure yourself, you'd literally be playing with yourself, and don't ask what Inception would look like. Yeah, that's what I plan to do now. Jay's Fix says, I'm gonna get it, but probably gonna get the Snake Eyes body. Well, which Snake Eyes body is it? Is it the first Snake Eyes, the number two one? Is it the Fortnite one? Hope it's not the Timber Pack. That one's bulky. So, is it this one? I think this is, yeah, this is the first one. I didn't pay attention which one it was on. But the Snake Eyes body would be cool too. But I think I'm gonna go with Black Panther. I like Black Panther. Plastic Blur still gonna get that Stormtrooper. If the head is the right size, it'd be cool. But if it's not, it's gonna look weird. Oh, it's the first Snake Eyes. Okay, that's a good body too. I do like this figure as well. I don't know what I did with his knife, but I do like this figure. Actually, I think I switched the visor on it. I don't think this is the right visor. Mark C says, "You think they'll add new base bodies as options, or will just be two from each line?" It was four from each line, wasn't it? It was from Marvel. It's Black Panther, Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Black Widow. The Power Rangers, it's only I think red and yellow. But the Stormtrooper or Star Wars Stormtrooper, I think one's a Jedi, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we can pull it up in here. There we go. What if you can make yourself scream like Hood in the selfie series? Oh, that'd be dope. Wish they let you pick the body from all of their toys. I would pick Strife. I would pick the Strife body, and I'd be like, hey, can I get Strife head? Ooh, pulling up Hasbro Pulse as we speak. What? Let's see. Okay, Mark C says, I forgot about the Iron Man and Black Widow, but Power Rangers has red. Is it red and pink? I thought it was red and yellow. Like McDonald's colors. Selfie series. And how come I can't find it here? It's not. Self. Nope. That's weird. I can't find a selfie series if I type it in. Jace Fix says, pretty sure you can get a screaming head because it's whatever you picture you do. I'm pretty sure they're going to have some sort of rules like you can't have your open mouth. Don't cross your eyes unless you're a McFarlane figure. Stuff like that. They're probably gonna be like girls have to have their hair pulled back in a ponytail. That's Bertha. You should get G.I. Joe Scarlet. Actually, it's not a bad figure. But like if I do one for my wife, actually that one might be a good one to do. Series. There we go. Nope. Trying to find this selfie series stuff. Okay, it's not working. Jay Spick says if they let me get anybody, I do something Bucky Cap. So the size of the head matches with mostly everything. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Marvel ones and G.I. Joe would make most sense. But like if they did an MCU figure body, I don't think that'll the head would look off. Just like the Star Wars figures. Uh, Blasted Blur says throw them off. Mark Z says I wish Hasbro could release blank bodies of some figures like the newer Power Ranger bodies or the retro Spider-Man. Even though the customizer audience is smaller, it will be a cool limited thing. Oh, like the Platinum series in McFarlane. Which I do have one Platinum Series one, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." And then I was like, "Nah, this is not. It's not that cool. It's not as cool as I anticipated when I picked it up off the shelf." But like, that's why you never see it, 'cause I was like, I'm not gonna paint it. I tried doing the body for Rubio. I was messing with it, trying to figure some things out with it, and then I dropped the Rubio head, and I don't know where it went. So I'm. I'll show the body right now. It's the Flint body. I added some scuff marks to his boots right there. They're normally all black, but he's a silver marker to make it look like some of the paint got chipped. I did it to his knee pads as well. And then I took off the vest that he had. And since Rubio is part robot, I dropped some solder pieces to make it look like his arm was busted up. It just stuck in the plastic because it was hot. I was going to do it to the chest too, but I didn't know if it would crack the chest. So I need to try it on a different figure that I don't intend to keep very much intact. That way I can make it look like he has some damage and you can see metal showing. But I lost the Rubio head, so I have no idea where it's at. Plasty says, I hope Pedro Pascal has his selfie figure done so we can finally have a decent Mando head from Hasbro. Marcy says, yeah, because I know I'd like a red version of the Z Putty figure. He doesn't have the belt indent. I don't know. I thought yeah, he did kind of look waterlogged. Like the Mandalorian head sculpt for Pedro Pascal does look like he, like a drowned victim, I think someone said. And I couldn't get past that. I was like, yeah, that looks like a drowned victim. Not the drowned from DC, but a drowning victim. Actually, I was just talking earlier today about somebody. They're like, yeah, you know, my little brother drowned when we were kids, and I was like, huh, no, I didn't know that. It's not really something that you just like, I guess, go around telling everybody. But yeah, apparently his little brother drowned. Not like died, but they resuscitated him. He was able to come back to life, back to reality. Um, yeah, speaking of shill, this thing's amazing right here. Since we're shilling all night tonight, my little kid always tells me he wants to chillax. I'm gonna be like, hey, I should have called this channel Chillax. I could just be a shill for everyone. Uh, Marcus he says this turned dark real quick. It always does. Um, just like every kid's birthday party that I ever go to. If other family members are there, it's gonna get dark somehow. But yeah, I do like this figure right here. I need to take some photos with him that I never post. But at least I know I took photos with him. Of him, not with him. I'm not gonna be like, chillaxing Sundays with Sonny. Ooh, there we go. Chillaxing with the Sonny Channel. I think I'm gonna do that just to finally get kicked out of that Marvel group on Facebook. Post selfies with my Marvel Legends figures. Be like, hey guys, got Rhino. Take the photo like with half my face in the frame. Because there's a point where they're like, they keep threatening me with kicking me out of the group, and they still don't. So I don't want to make them look like liars. So I need them to kick me out. That way I go start my own Marvel Legends group. And I get all, how many of y'all are here? 7 of y'all? Get all 7 of y'all on. But yeah, this is well, it's funny too, cause it's like people get mad that there's a stereotype for action figure collectors or like comic book geeks. Like, oh, y'all think we're all fat losers and blah blah. And I'm like, well, it's because y'all act like that in the Facebook groups. Like they do. I'll say that straight up. I'm not part of the marketing team at Hasbro. I don't gotta. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is y'all, and then get a lot of backlash. And then what they didn't realize was Ryan Ting was showing off the most amazing figure ever to everyone. People got mad that he said a little joke. Um, But yeah, it's kind of like when they complain and stuff. That's what I assume. I assume that they're like that. Chillaxative Sundays with guest host Mariah Carey. Ah, so gross. Um, if y'all weren't here, Mariah Carey eats a lot of last week. Uh, Overwatch Chico says a little Netflix and shilling with Sonny. No, if y'all were here last week, Mariah Carey eats a lot of laxatives and drops a deuce very often, and has a team of people to go behind her and make sure that nobody goes into the restroom afterwards. So that's what we're hearing every time we hear that Christmas song. Man, this is such a cool figure. Look at this pose I just put him in. Someone take a screenshot. It's an amazing pose right there. Let's see. I think I have some to. Oh, let's put this guy anywhere. Mess with him tomorrow. Mark C says the Mariah Carey lacks of information was something I could have lived the rest of my life without knowing. That's true. Jay Spix says WTF, did you just say I acted like a fat virgin? Were you in those groups? No. Some of those groups is just stupid, man. Like the Marvel Legends group, what did they say? They're like it has to be Marvel Legends or related. And so if you post like a picture of a Marvel Legend with like a Star Wars figure, some people get all up in arms about it. And they're like, no, it's Marvel Legends only. And I'm like, come on, man. There's Marvel Legends in there. And it's the same family, so it should be okay. Jace Figs. Jace Figs is a fat virgin. Um, Somehow I know that for a fact. To be fact. Yeah, did y'all get this guy? Did y'all get Kintaro? I haven't done a review yet. Well, I haven't recorded yet. But I plan to review this one. That Tyrus Flare. I don't know how to say her name, but that's a dope figure too. But I do plan to do reviews of these sometime this week. Like I said, I won't have a live stream next Sunday night, but I'll try to get 2 videos out. That way I can get at least 4 hours of watch time and be on my way to superstardom on YouTube. No, but this man, like that Kintaro's dope, and it's also dope if you have a Sub-Zero that can use those frozen arms. J says I had that Kintaro on pre-order, but I had to cut him off. Yeah, it's Hey, did y'all see also D Amazing mentioned that Storm collectibles will now be exclusively distributed through Big Bad Toy Store? So now I gotta go shill to Big Bad Toy Store so they'll send me free Storm collectibles. That's how it works, I believe. Mark C says, does Kintaro have fur sculpted on him, or is it full reuse from Goro? You know, I don't have the Goro one, but yeah, there's no fur sculpted on here, so I'm assuming it's probably just a reuse of Goro. I don't know why they couldn't have a flocked version, but yeah, it's no texture, just Tiger Stripe. Plastic says, please put down Mariah Carey for tonight. Go back to J-Lo if you need to, but not Mariah, please. Dude, I'm just saying, man. Her rectum is wrecked because of all the laxatives that she chooses to eat. It's weird. Blasty, you should be the guy who makes sure nobody goes to the bathroom after her. Like, how do you hire somebody to do that? I don't understand the conversation that would be had. Like, hey, I'm looking for someone to be a stagehand. You're like, all right, cool. What do I got to do? I'm gonna go drop a number three in that bathroom right there, and it's gonna smell awfully bad. I need you to make sure that nobody goes in there after me until the coast is clear. And they're like, whatever you say, Mariah Carey, we love you. We're Mariah Carey shills. Let's see. Plastic Fun says, Plastic Blurred, Plastic Funds. Plastic Blurred says, that reminds me, I gotta see if my money is refunded for the bootleg Tyson that never made it to me. It feels from Wish. Wish is pretty quick about that stuff. They don't even care. They're like, alright, whatever, dude. Mark C says, I might want to get him or Goro. I just need a giant multi-armed figure for a custom. He doesn't have, but he doesn't have the rubbery outer layer. He does. Like, his chest is rubbery. So I can push it in. But this part is hard plastic right here. You could also get the Gene Stealer from McFarlane for 20 bucks. I don't know if you need it. Do you need it to stand upright? Because if not, you can get the Gene Stealer. Or if you're like the Legend Collector on Instagram, you get 8 of them. Nah, I don't know. You got a bunch of them though. So you can have the Gene Stealer. I mean, when he sits like this, it looks kind of weird because that spinal cord. But this is also forearmed. This is a cool figure too. Like I wish that I took serious photography and people liked it so I could pose this properly. But realistically, it's just gonna have to wait till a Halloween picture. But Marcus, if you want to get Goro, good luck, man. That figure is really expensive. Some dude posted he just caught him for 70 bucks because it was like at a local place. He didn't have a box, so they just charged 70 bucks for him. I was like, that's a good deal. But yeah, it's not gonna be 70 bucks most places. Mark Z says, yeah, I got that Gene Stealer. It's cool, but the arms aren't as big as I wanted, and I prefer if it stood upright. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, this is a cool figure, but yeah, it doesn't stand upright. Yeah, no, Kintaro's good though. And like I said, you'll get him cheaper than you'll get Goro. Goro's still like $300-400 right now. Jay Spick says that Gene Stealer's so dope. Yeah, you're one of the reasons that I got that. I didn't want it at first. I think you were the first person that I saw post pictures with it. So I was like, oh yeah. So I don't know if you have this one, Marcus E, but that's how big Kintaro is next to him. So he's slightly shorter than Rampaging Hulk. Wait, I didn't even compare him to a Marvel Legend, and everyone knows I shill for them. I know everybody has the hood, so I'll put him next to the hood right there. So yeah, he's massive, and like I said, he's gonna be the cheaper option. Let's see. Jace fixes that Gene Stealer still up. It is, man. I've poked my finger on him several times, but he's still dope. Like, I'm like, that was my fault. I'm sorry, Gene Stealer. I should not have grabbed you like that. Yeah, I wish that Kentaro had a little bit more range. That's the only bad part about it. He doesn't have a whole ton of range. But I think it's because of that torso. Jay Speaks says, oh, he's not that big. I thought Kentaro was bigger. Mark C said, that's a good size. I'm not looking into it if I'm going to spend a lot of monies. Let's see. So Jay Speaks, you played with that Zangief, right? So he's still bigger than Zangief. Oh, there we go. It's still bigger than Zangief. And you know what? He might be. Take this down right there. Oh, that fell. Ooh, let's see if he's next to this big bad boy right here. So he's comparable size to the Warden, Gears of War. This is also a really dope figure. I was so glad I got him at retail. Alright, stand right there, dude. I said stand, fool. Mark C says I worked on the custom cyborg cowboy this week. Oh, that looked dope. I'm mostly done. I just need to make the limbs fit the body better and get him some accessories. Dude, if you need cowboy hat or cowboy accessories, the Westworld figures from Diamond Select. Super Sorrow, what's going on? It says evening, good morning, dude. I guess it technically is morning. It's 12:30 a.m. here where I'm at, so that could work. Jay Spick says, I don't know, I guess I just thought he was bigger. Yeah, I mean, when he in Mortal Kombat, I guess he's about this size, I guess. See, he like dwarfs. Which okay, I love Storm collectibles. I shield for them day in, day out. Um, my beef with them is Kintaro came with frozen arms for Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 3. He's not from Mortal Kombat 3. He's from Mortal Kombat 2. Motaro, who I have over there, is from Mortal Kombat 3. Didn't come with the arms. So that's my only issue. Is like it doesn't really make sense to package them together if they're trying to keep the lines all straight. I still take them. I like them. That actually made it a pretty good value. The fact that you get those arms and several hands with it. So you can still do all your ice effects and stuff like that that you have with the original with this figure. Um, and then the fact that you pull the arms off, I'm just ruining my shot of doing a review for this figure right now. And use these blood effects to make it look like he got his arm stuck in a roller coaster and it got pulled off. They were like, everybody keep your hands and arms inside the car at all times when it's moving. Wait till the ride comes to a complete stop before you unbuckle. And he's like, screw y'all, I'm gonna touch that. Bah! It rips it right off of there. Mark C says, I haven't thought about that. There used to be Westworld figures at my local Walgreens, but I know I need a 7-inch scaled hat. I'm gonna check it out. Ah, man, what did I do with that hat? Actually, that hat right there that I used to use for Atticus Doom. It came from a Westworld figure. I thought I had bought a second one. Let me see. Unplug this right there. Yeah, this hat right here. It's from one of the Westworld figures. And yeah, I got them on deep clearance at Walgreens. So yeah, if you're looking for accessories and if you especially want them 7-inch scale, this works. Here we go. See, works pretty well. Looks like he was out there wrestling and wrangling up some cattle. Got his arm stuck in an apple picker. Ripped his arm right off while he was out in the farm. Mark C says, I was looking at the revolvers from Mezco because I like how they make the cylinders work. Dude, yeah, those are dope. Man, do I have some of those right here? Ooh, I don't know if I have any right here with me. But yeah, those are cool too. Um, thought I had one of these figures with them because they had them with that Double Trouble pack, and it came with two of them. Mark C says that one looks really good, pretty much perfect for what I need. Yeah, man, I'd recommend them because they're not that expensive. Well, I mean, usually they're on clearance. So, sorry, I'm scratching my leg. In addition to not being able to ride a bike properly as a kid, yesterday I was weed eating in my backyard and I hit an ant pile with fire ants and threw several ants at my legs because I cut the grass in shorts like a man. Um, as soon as they all hit my leg, they all started attacking me. It was hilarious. I stripped off all my clothing, started running around looking for water source before I realized that they weren't really on my pants. They were just on my leg or my shorts. Honestly, I don't know where this gun came from, but this is a pretty good revolver too. I like that it has a different color handle than the rest of the gun. But yeah, like you said, with the Mesco, the cylinder moves. That's really cool. I have no idea where I put them. I'll find them one day. Marcy says you just attract bugs. Let's be honest. That's true. You know what? I really still don't like that. This thing is like a scar at this point, right there. I saw it in one of my unboxing videos, and it was very disturbing to me. I wanted to unbox them now, but I'm like, now, if I unbox it now, I won't have it for my unboxing reels. So it kind of puts a weird limit on what I can do. But part of my pre-order stuff, I saw it was on that other reel. Get this dude open soon. Croc Master. She got me some Crocs to go with them. But yeah, I'm gonna open this dude soon. My cousin had this one, of course. My cousin had everyone. I want that dude that kept calling Shill Island to just call me Sonny's cousin had that Shill Island. That makes more sense. Savage Saint says 6-inch scale cowboy hat on Wolverine 2 if you're using Legends Buckhead. Buckhead at Marcus G. The only thing is that cowboy. Oh wait, you're talking about the Mezco Wolverine? I thought you were talking about the Marvel Legends. I was like, it won't fit. You can't rip his head off. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess if you customize, you can take any piece, right? I don't really know how customizing works very well. We all saw my attempt, and it made me lose the head that I made the body for. Mark, you said, Savage, say my original plan was to try the hat from Old Man Logan Hawkeye pack. I like how big and flat it was. Well, there's also the Cowboy Wolverine, but you gotta scrape it off his head and then carve it out, right? I don't know if that's something you want to do. Actually, I picked up a figure that had a black cowboy hat. Oh, it's the wrestler guy. What's his name? Let me see if I can find it. It's the guy that comes with boxing gloves for some reason. Let's see, where's that hat? Oh, his name is Cowboy. Cowboy old guy or something like that. I don't know where his hat is, but if you look for him at Target, he's like $4. If Plastic Blur is here, I think Plastic Blur picked him up too. But he comes with a little skinnier body than the other wrestlers and boxing gloves for some reason. See, is that? Oh. Whoever this guy is, I put Stone Cold Steve Austin's head on him. But whoever this guy is, he comes with a black cowboy hat as well, and like a it's like a leather vest. I want to say it's leather. Oh crap! I want to say it's a leather vest. Is it this box that has them? Nope. But yeah, Marcus, see, you got some options out there, man. Maybe it's this box. Just gonna look through my box of accessories. See, Mark, see, the head I'm using is one of the pumpkins from the pumpkin wrapper figure. Oh, then yeah, you'll want the Westworld hat. It's gonna be a bit of a little bit of a bigger fit, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if that hat's in here. Let's see. If I were a hat, where would I be? I'd be in here. Man, there's my vapor hat. Oh, you know what? Did you get that Solomon Kane? He might have a cowboy hat from Esco. What? Why do I have this hat separate? Huh? That's weird. But yeah, that cowboy dude, it's a wrestler, and he was on clearance, so should be able to find him for dirt cheap. He has a black cowboy hat, which I thought was in here, but I'm finding is not in here. Yeah, cowboy Orton or something. Savage Saint says, Marcus, you might want to try a 7-inch Westworld then. Those pumpkins are large. For real, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Now I don't buy Mexico, not as much anymore. Okay. Man, I wish I had that other hat so I could show you what a 6-inch scale hat looks like compared to 7-inch. But yeah, Westworld is where you want to go. I'm not sure what color you're looking for. This one's brown that comes with some guy named Teddy. I never seen the show, but it comes with a guy named Teddy. And you know I don't like NECA, but this was clearance. So yeah, it even fits Doc Brown. Christopher Lloyd. Bob Orton. Thank you. That's who I'm thinking of, Savage Saint. Bob Orton. Cowboy Bob Orton. He has a 6-inch scale cowboy hat and tassel shirts. Okay, Mark says brown is fine with me. That's cool. That's what I was gonna say something, but let's not talk about this. I'm trying not to make any racist jokes today. Nothing that sounds remotely racist. Um, all right, I'm gonna say it. UPS, what can Brown do for you? That's like a slogan that I always used to use. As soon as I heard that, um, people would come into was it GameStop that I was at? Yeah, or EB Games, and I'd be like, "Hi, what can Brown do for you?" They'd look really confused, not realizing that I was talking about me being Hispanic, but uh, they were like, "This isn't UPS." Like, no, it's not. But yeah, Cowboy Orton or Bob Orton, Cowboy. Yeah. Mr. Jones says Brown is fine with Mariah. Brown is all she knows, apparently. Plasty, sorry to tell you this, man. Um, I assume she just smells like a porta potty at all times now. Not like a good porta potty that they just like sprayed with lavender mist. Like a bad porta potty. It's been at a festival for 5 days and they haven't dumped it. I assume that's what she smells like. Actually, I've never taken a laxative in my whole life, so I don't know how that works. I have had friends who are like, "Oh, we played a trick on this person. We gave them put laxatives in their soda or whatever," and I'm like, "That's messed up." Oh man, I just noticed Kintaro's pin or skin is all pinched up in his arm. That's the only thing I don't like about Storm Collectibles is that rubber layer can sometimes get messed up. I gotta pull his arm out. I don't know if y'all can see that in there. The skin is pinched under the arm. Jake's Fix, you know which kind of good porta potties I'm talking about. The good ones. Ooh, there we go. It's all loose skin now. Gross. Great, now he has loose skin like somebody just had liposuction done and didn't have the skin reconstructive surgery done yet. I fixed it. I'm gonna go start a channel where I show you how to fix that. Uh, Mark C says, or as toying around would say, Bobber Ornton? Uh, Man, you know what's crazy? What trips me out? Ryan Ting is such a big wrestling fan. I didn't know that. Like, he had that Shawn Michaels figure. That was a pretty good figure. I like the Ultimates figures, the Ultimates lines. That's what I was gonna unbox today. That too. There's another one. Mr. T. I thought it was kind of an odd choice that they put him with the Hulkmania stuff, considering over the years people have proved that Hulk Hogan is racist because of his porn film that leaked. So I'm like, why would they put it on? Why would they put that on there? But they did. Oh, Daniel Reese says message retracted. Savage Saint says I'm picturing Mariah scrolling through LinkedIn for ex secret service agents with no sense of smell. She's like, did you have COVID? Did you lose your sense of smell? You're perfect. Ooh man, this red hood in here looks dope too. Or red robe, I should say. Mr. T, right there. I don't know if he was hard to pick up, but I've had heard some people that had issues finding him. But they were probably also attributing to the fact that I am a Mattel shill, so I got it, you know, got the connection like that. But what are we at? 12:53, man. Okay. I think we're gonna stop today at 1 7 minutes, just round it out. Uh, like I said, I was up in the sun all day today at the lake. Uh, Not saying that to brag, saying that to say that I'm tired. I did take a good picture though. Let me see. I thought it was a good picture, although I was a little bit inebriated, so I don't know if the picture's actually good or my sense of thinking it was good is good. Oh man, it's terrible. I cut off his head. I cut off the figure's heads. Oh man. Hey, someone should really be like, here, I'll take the picture for you, Sonny. You look like you've been drinking. I guess one will work. This one will work. But never do toy photography if you haven't if you had too much alcohol. Now here's a picture of me and my wife in the hot sun here in Texas, just sunbathing. We both caught fire because of how hot it was. Well, Mark, see, I found a good one, so I can't just show y'all right now. I'm gonna I found an okay one, I should say. So I'm gonna use this one instead. God, this other one has more depth and color. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Plastic Blur sent me a photo. What? According to Plastic Blurred and this thing here, says breast size increased 3% on female comic book characters over the last 70 years. That's a big size difference. Mr. Jones says, I was gonna go to sleep, but new Street Fighter 6 trailer dropped, and I gotta draw the new character. Oh, okay, that's dope. I didn't even I didn't even know Street Fighter 6 was coming out. I got Street Fighter 5, but I never played it that much. Yeah, I think I have it. Actually, I have no idea if I have it or not. Like, I took my kid, my little one, to his friend's house the other day, yesterday, and I get there, and he's playing Rocket League on PlayStation. And he's like tripping out. He's like, Dad, look at this game right here. It's like soccer, but with cars and blah blah and all this stuff. And I was like, dog, you got that game at home, fool. He was like, what? Did you buy it from me? I'm like, nah, fool, we've had it like 3 years, man. And so came home, played it immediately. Um, so I felt like him. Like I don't know if I have Street Fighter 5. I think I do, but I have no idea. Actually, I think I bought Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and I never even played it. I think that was right about the time that I was like, okay, maybe video games aren't the thing. I thought about live streaming video games while I'm playing video games. Like I think High School Creation started doing that, but then he started doing it, and I'm like, oh man, I can't do it now. That's my biggest problem. I have an idea in my head, and then I'm like, I want to do this, and then someone else does it. I'm like, I don't want to do it now because I don't want them to be like, oh, you copied me. Maybe I had the idea and I just didn't execute it. But oh well, I still might do it. I set up a YouTube channel for my son to do toy reviews. He did one toy review, and then earlier today I was like, hey man, I'm gonna get you to do a toy review tomorrow. And he goes, what? Dad, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. I stream stuff. I'm like, no, you don't, man. You did one toy review. You're not a streamer, dude. But apparently he wants to be a streamer and not a YouTube toy reviewer. So um, he's going where the money's at, is what he said. Weren't his exact words, but along those lines. But yeah, no, he wants to be a streamer now. So I'm like, all right. So I'm gonna try to hook up. What is that thing called? Twitch. See what he does. I'll be like, just don't say nothing out of pocket, dude. I like that he knows the term out of pocket too. Like I gotta explain it to him. He's not like, what does that mean, Dad? Does it mean like lint? Like, no, man. Let's see. What other news? What other news? Storm Collectibles, BBTS, Mariah Carey came back up. J Lo. J Lo and Ben Affleck will probably be split by next time I live stream. skipping next week, so we'll give it 2 weeks for them and their relationship to blossom. Um, what other toy news was there? Oh, I'm not gonna get into 1/6 scale, even though Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figures look amazing. Can't do it. Can't do it. I gotta save all my larger space for Marvel HasLabs. Oh, Talker Art. Talking about Talker Art. Pete and Kim split accidentally by us. Um, who else split because of us? Oh, Joe Coy and Chelsea Handler. We talked about the Rhino figure. I'm now a shill for Marvel, Hasbro, Mezco, Storm Collectibles. Who else I want free stuff from? Yeah, we'll go with NECA and McFarlane too. We also didn't I have a figure in my hand for quite some time. Kintaro had that in my hand. Thor's eyes don't look right. Oh, my homie Daniel pointed out on Instagram that I didn't have Bonebreaker's collar. So I found his collar. It was sitting right in front of me. I just didn't put it on. I didn't take it with me to my little shooting space. So Mark C says we didn't make them split though. Oh, okay, all right. We'll say that. But J Lo and Ben Affleck definitely gonna split. Um, but yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the Mezco Pink Skulls review and you got like 35 minutes to spare, go check it out. Um, hopefully get a plan to record Owlman review, Kentaro, Tyrus Flare, I don't know her name, but this Golden Axe woman, I mean, it's a pretty solid figure. Like, you're gonna see the review and be like, I should get that figure too. Um, if you'd like, you could just give her yellow hair and she'd be She-Ra. You don't gotta buy She-Ra. Also, I don't know, is that what She-Ra looks like? I'm assuming. And I want to review that Mr. T and that Crocmaster as well. Although Mr. T, anytime I review Ultimates figures, they go nowhere. So it's kind of like I'm doing it for myself. It's kind of selfish. But we're going to get them reviewed. If you want to watch them, check them out. But yeah, I'm going to end now so I can go get some rest. I got to work tomorrow, but also the sun was killing me today. But as always, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Marcus Z, Mr. Jones, Jace Figs, Daniel Ruiz, who message retracted. Who else is here? Loki popped up. Hope you're feeling better, man. Nasser. Shout out to Nasser popping through. Who else do we have here? Jace Figs. Super Sorrel, what's going on? Savage Saint was here. Plastic Blurred, Plastiotic though. Obi-Wan Chingones. I'm just going through all these because I can. Did I say Marcus E? I think I did. Prime to the first show through. Clockwork Orgy. Olu. Always popping in. I think that my Rick Jones was here. Ian Hansen was here. So shout out to everybody that popped in. Ben Solis. I think that's about. Oh, Jens was here. That's right. Jens was here as well. That looks about it. 88 figs. Yeah, okay. But yeah, shout out to everybody popping through. I appreciate y'all. Again, no stream next Sunday. I'll try to make it up somehow. Um, we'll figure it out. But as always, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.